All right. So, chat, we're going to do some reactions here for the next, hour or so. We're going to start with Scary Comp Volume 112. This is a Bizarre Bub video. I'm sure a lot of you have possibly already seen it, or at least know who Bizarre Bub is in his kind of videos. My girlfriend actually showed me who Bizarre Bub is. I didn't know who he was before that. But let's get into it, chat. See some scary, spooky shit.
March 4th of 2026 at around 11 p.m., Destiny K is fast asleep when suddenly something unexpected wakes her up out of bed.
The fuck? What is that?
Destiny didn't
Just
know
a
it at the
flashbang
moment, but her house was
outside?
struck by lightning. However, this wouldn't be the only thing she wasn't aware of, because on the same night of this incident, something rather creepy was recorded on camera. During the time that lightning struck her house, something happens inside her room.
Wait, what?
Okay. So that's me in bed. There's a TV. Look in this.
God, that TV's really
area.
close to her bed.
This corner of the room, and tell me if you see what I see. The lightning strikes. Look in this bottom right corner. Wait for it. There.
Wait, what? Let me see that one more time.
To the brightness.
Now I'll play the video in slow-mo so you can see it better, but keep in mind that the sound you hear in this video isn't scary music that was added to the footage. The sound is naturally what you hear when you play it at 10% speed. The following is what was caught.
Yeah, what is that? There's something sitting down right there. What the heck?
Do you see that?
Yeah, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. What is that?
To me, that doesn't look like a person sitting on the floor in my bedroom.
A little bit, just a tad, just a little tad. Yeah, nope, they're out of there. Skibbity-doo-dah-day, up the fuck out of there.
With this thing, keep in mind that
although Destiny can't figure out what exactly was caught here, she can definitely see an outline of a body. The image isn't exactly the clearest.
I'm not gonna lie,
but there's
bro.
no doubting.
If I had a Ring camera, some kind of camera in my room, and something like that happened, I would have to heavily contemplate moving houses, or at least moving rooms. I don't know, something would have to switch up. I don't think I could just stay there and act like nothing happened. Not gonna lie, chat. Little quick story time, dude. The other day, I was walking down. So my house, right? It's got upstairs and a downstairs. My room is downstairs. And so is the garage and the basement room. And there's a door, right next, if you go down the stairs in my house, and then literally at the bottom of the steps, on the door to the right, there's a door. I was walking down the steps, you know, me making some motherfucking Frosted Flakes late up at night or something. Yeah, I think that's what I was doing. And dude, I was walking down the steps, right? And that fucking garage door, the door to the garage, literally right next to me, just opens up right on its own. Completely on its own. And I'm not gonna lie, me being my athletic self, I reacted quickly. You know, I was like, oh shit! You know, and I sat there for a second. I was like, that shit just opened up by itself. And literally, it went off in my head. I took my hand, shut that shit, immediately shut that shit, and took off. Went back to my room and acted like it didn't happen. All right. Actually, I told my girlfriend about it, and then I acted like it didn't happen. But nah, bro, that shit spooked me out. So I was like, was it me coming down the steps that opened that door, or did that shit just happen on its own?
That something which wasn't there initially suddenly appears before disappearing in a flash.
So over here is where I capture the footage.
As soon as that shit happened, though, I was like, damn, I gotta get the fuck up out of this house. I'm like, I don't belong here anymore.
I do not want to go over there, so I'm kind of staying over here. I haven't really sort of crossed this way. I sort of exit out the other door. Basically, I saw the flash.
Now, little did she know that this wouldn't be the only thing she recorded on camera, because something else was captured inside her home on the same night of this incident.
Literally half the power in this house is out. Half of the house is out.
Over at her living room,
singing in the back?
camera recorded the fire department arriving to her house. They were there to check for any fire hazards caused by the lightning strike, but during their inspection, something very strange happens.
This is all captured on like a security camera that's battery operated, and thank God we had that. Pay attention to this firefighter right here. He keeps looking over at the couch again and again, like as if someone's sitting there and there's not. And this is when it really gets weird.
According to the firemen, they'd sworn they'd seen someone sitting down on this couch.
The heck?
Watch closely.
What the heck? That lamp moved. That fucking lamp moved. What the fuck? That light's gonna fall over. Is that light gonna fall over? Whoa, is that something in the couch? It's like someone sat down next to him, but he took a little squat right down next to bro. Bro, how's that fireman not notice that?
On the same sofa where they thought they saw someone sitting, this happens. An imprint on the back cushion begins to rise, almost as though someone had gotten off the couch. Now, of course, it's quite
Boy, I
likely
would've
that
jumped
the
out of my
firefighter was
socks. Are
merely
you
leaning
kidding
on the
me?
sofa, causing the cushion to pop back into place after getting off.
Are you kidding
But here's where
me?
things start to get truly creepy. If it's likely the case that the fireman was responsible for the rising cushion, then how does one explain this? On the same recording, just a few minutes before checking this panel, a fireman shines his light on the couch and shows this.
You know what, actually, I knew you did. Everyone's the very corner of the dark and the light and fall. There you go.
Oh! How do y'all not notice that? That's right in front of you. You're literally looking at the couch. Aye.
No one was leaning on the couch this time, let alone being close to the sofa, yet somehow, an imprint begins to clear up, as though someone had stood up from sitting down.
No, that's
like
crazy.
someone disturbed by the light.
No,
and
that's
move
crazy.
away.
No, that's
Now,
crazy.
none of the firemen had noticed the shifting imprint, and neither had Destiny, until she went through all the recordings to see if anything else happened on this night.
Oh,
But
yeah.
while scrubbing through all the videos,
Yeah, we caught this
she
motherfucker
found
on
something
4K.
else that she didn't even notice at first, and it's something that you might have missed too while watching these clips. Early on, when the fireman kept looking at this couch as if seeing someone sitting there,
Yeah.
this happens.
What happens? What happened on that motherfucking couch? Someone looks at the couch. What the fuck? What was that? What's that? Why the dog? Is that the dog? Dog's freaking out. Are we just gonna ignore that? Dog freaked out right when he's looking at the couch. I think that means something. Bro, dogs, swear to God, dogs and animals, they can see that shit. They can see ghosts. They can see paranormal shit. They have better, I don't know how, but somehow they can see shit that we don't see, okay? If you don't know that, go get yourself a pet and you'll find out real freaking quick, I feel like. Like, bro, he's barking! He's barking!
Whatever it was that the fireman kept seeing on this couch must have been so unsettling that
Bitch!
he couldn't stop glancing over. Perhaps he was trying to make sense of what he was seeing, but it didn't help, because looking this way only made things more baffling. Somehow, a candle that was burning bright goes out all of a sudden. Then later, another candle extinguishes. The two candles, combined with the fact
they
that
don't like
both
candles.
firemen
Ghosts
thought
don't
they
like
saw someone
candles.
sitting on the couch, makes this whole occurrence unsettling.
Yeah, you thought. Just like you thought those candles were lit, and now they're
With
not.
everything that
The
occurred
fuck?
that night, it's no wonder why she can't help but think that a ghost or some paranormal thing was caught on camera. But like with most of these videos, it's never certain as to what was captured. Currently, there haven't been any updates on the situation, but until then, this one has yet to be explained. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Nah, that's actually insane. That's actually insane. I don't know how those firemen didn't see that shit, like genuinely.
Now this next video was sent in by Nia22, who writes that she took this recording back in 2014. She remembers filming this moment right away, just in case she needed proof for anyone who wouldn't believe her. While staying over at her grandmother's
good
house,
idea.
her grandma's dog Coco began staring at the ceiling.
See, that's
But
that shit
Coco
I'm
had
talking
no reason
about,
to
bro.
look
The
there,
dogs
as nothing
see
was on
it,
the
bro.
ceiling.
They see it before we do. I don't know how, but somehow pets and dogs and animals and cats, they're all fucking synced up to the paranormal activity.
She would just stare at it before hiding underneath the bed. Turns out, she was looking at the two ribbons attached to the ceiling fan, one of which is moving by itself.
Yes, it
Then
is.
suddenly, something happens.
Is it
that
windy in
terrifies
that
everyone
room?
Inside.
Here's my old phone, just to prove that it's not edited or anything.
Okay.
This is Nia's footage.
Tell me
Watch.
there's a fan on in that room or something. Nope, no fan on. Okay. Great. Great. Just great.
Did that boy text you yet?
No, look. Coco can tell something's wrong.
On God, Coco can tell something's wrong. On God, Coco can tell something's wrong. Checks well. Oh God. Fucking jump scare. 3, 2,
Do you
1.
see that? Oh, the ribbon.
Coco.
Bro, Coco's getting the fuck up out of there, gang. Coco knows what's up.
What you doing down
If you were
here?
smart, you'd follow. Shit, I'd get right up under that bed with him. God dang it. Like, alright, Coco, I hear you. Oh, yeah, he's like, I'm getting fuck up out of here, gang. I'll
Coco.
see you later. I see you later, alligator. Coco said. What the fuck? The bed shaking? Oh, hell no. No, this is D1 level ghost activity right here. This is D1 level ghost activity right here. What the fuck you mean the bed's shaking? Is there a train coming? What are we talking
In a
about?
frenzy, both Nia and her cousin jump out of bed, thinking that an earthquake was happening right
Yeah, like, what
then.
the-
They
what are we
immediately
talking
pop
about,
off,
chat?
only to see that nothing else in the room was shaking. If nothing around the bed or below it was there to cause a tremor, then what did? As Nia believes,
Bitch!
Coco had crawled out from
I swear, I lived in a house where the bed shook, okay? And it was because we were living right next to railroad train tracks. But boy, if I tell you, my bed starts shaking like that, and I'm not near anything that could shake my bed like that. What do you mean you're staying in? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? DT, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? ATL Rick James, how you doing, bro? How you doing? Y'all having a good night? We're watching some scary comp videos. We're reacting to some YouTube videos so that I can post them on YouTube. And obviously I can hang out with y'all. Tobias the GOAT, how we doing? JR2 Zoe, how we doing, baby? How we doing? Hope y'all are having a fantastic Tuesday night, man. Everyone get your food and popcorn. We're watching some spooky shit.
under the bed as she sensed that something wasn't right.
Coco got the
Bye.
piss up out of there,
Like
boy.
most videos involving dogs that see things that aren't there, this one seems to suggest that something unexplainable was at play here. Perhaps
No, but
the
that
ribbon
ass, though,
wasn't
if
what
my-
was getting Coco's attention.
If my
but
dog
instead,
leaves the
whatever was
room
moving
and then
there
my bed
had
unpredictably
Coco
starts
sense
shaking,
something that
I'm getting the fuck up out of there, chat. Like, what are we talking about?
might explain the rocking frame. Or had something else been at play here? As she writes, only Coco might know the answer to this.
Only Coco? I don't think Coco's the only one with freaking logic, okay?
It's late at night when two girls are home alone having
common
what appears to be a
sense.
sleepover at either girl's place. It's unknown whose house was hosting this mini slumber party, but whether
Slumber
hosts are the girl
party!
recording this or the one who's seen on
Slumber
camera,
party!
it's safe to assume that they won't be having any more sleepovers at this house. As the video shows, something pretty creepy was captured while both girls stayed up late.
Did I just see that bitch's hair pulled? Did I just see that bitch's hair pulled?
Walking really funny.
Now the girl talking behind the camera is known as K. Marie, and she took this video
K.
way
Marie,
back
okay.
when she was still attending grade school.
Okay.
It's been more than a few years now since the time of this.
Nah, bitch, what the fuck? Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? Does someone got their hands on that little girl's head?
Recording, but still, to this day, she hasn't forgotten about this. As K. Marie writes, me and my cousin are messing around and we caught something strange. This is her video. Take a look.
I'm going there and I'm going.
Oh god, not the little girls, bro. This is some fucking Annabelle shit right here.
Man?
Terrence, how you doing?
Who are you? Hello?
What is that?
What is that?
What the fuck was that?
You guys see that?
Oh yeah, I saw it, girl.
It happens quickly, but a strange, translucent-like figure passes by.
What is that?
Little K. Marie knew that she saw something, but wasn't entirely sure what it was.
What is that? Chad, what is that?
Immediately after asking, "Who are you?" a seemingly
Oh!
like figure flies above her head.
Dude, what the heck, man? Who are you? Hello?
What the fuck?
It just shoots across so fast that you can't make out its shape. Whatever this was is just weird. But this wouldn't be the only weird thing recorded, because much later, K. Marie captures this.
That. Did you guys see that? Come on. Come here. Come here.
Who's she saying
A
come
voice
here
saying
to?
"come here" is heard on video.
Who's she
It's a
saying
barely
come here
audible
to?
voice sounding much like a whisper that seems to be aimed at K. Marie.
Matt P was
Although
good.
she didn't hear it at the moment, she strangely repeats those same words herself moments later.
Come here.
It's unknown as to where this voice came from or why she repeated those same words, but nothing is as baffling as what occurs next.
Oh god.
It was
Oh,
just
god.
moments earlier that
God.
this was caught in the living room.
Yeah.
Watch closely.
Hello from the other side.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. But in the part, there's no reflection of that, or even the flash coming. Where's her phone's flash reflection of the bedroom light reflection? I don't see anything walking. Lee, how we doing? Wait,
On the
what?
surface of this TV screen, a reflection
Oh,
of
okay, I
something
kinda see
moving
that.
appears out of nowhere. Mind you though, that K. Marie is sitting down during this time, and her cousin is in the other room. If no one else was home, then who was this? And why is it that this is seen and not the flash from K. Marie's phone? As she points out,
Yeah, that
the
is kinda
screen showed
weird.
No reflection of the camera flash or the light from inside the
But
room
I mean, that
behind
could
her.
just be angle,
In
right?
short, nothing that night
That could
made
just
any
be angle,
sense.
right?
It's for this reason
Cram
that
Platts,
she
how we
shares
doing,
this
baby?
video so that someone can explain this. While there has yet to be a definitive explanation, she continues to wonder just what exactly happened that night.
Hello from the other side.
Her face looks like it like changes mid-frame. It's freaking creepy. That was creepy. I didn't like that one. Not the little
Now,
girls,
the
bro.
following
Don't
video
mess
was
with little
recorded
girls.
inside a subway carriage with not many passengers on board. The person who took this is known as Mark Ogpas, and apparently, while taking a late-night train back to his hotel, he saw something that made his skin crawl. According to Mark, I caught something that was not normal and gave me goosebumps. Now, just for context, this video was taken in 2023 after Mark had come back from playing at a festival that same night. Given that Mark is both a musician and a singer, he rarely posts anything that isn't about making songs or singing on stage. One look
Okay.
at his channel and you'll find clips of him either playing at sold-out venues or jamming with friends.
Okay. Oh, he seems like a great guy. He seems like a
All
good
of his
old
videos have nothing
Samoan,
to do with
honestly,
anything
or
creepy
like, I don't know,
paranormal.
some kind of
That is,
Polynesian
until
hippie type of
recently.
guy.
After
Dillbot, how we
sharing
doing, baby?
countless
What's up,
videos
Dylan?
about music, Mark uploads something that he's kept private for 3 years. On the night of September 2nd, 2023, Mark was riding a train in the city of Vienna with friends and family who had just seen him perform at a venue that just ended.
Aw.
Not sure if he was just seeing things, he takes out his phone and records this.
What is that? What is that? Am I tripping? Oh, what is that? Wait. I'm confused. That looks like a very, very old lady. That looks like a very old lady.
Among all passengers on
Sunshine,
board,
how we doing?
one rider stands out the most. Sitting alone and appearing quite stiff is someone who's dressed in all black.
Yeah.
They don't move and show no expression whatsoever on their face. Like a body devoid of any life, they remain still while staring off with a dead gaze.
You know, the sad thing
Now,
is,
of course,
the sad thing is, there's probably just some homeless person that finally was able to get a bus ticket back to wherever they needed to go or some shit. We're sitting here thinking they're some kind of ghost or dead spirit and just hanging out on a fucking train.
Odds of this being an actual person dressed in funeral attire are not low, but being dressed as a mourner in the dead of night with a stiff demeanor will definitely spook anyone.
Yeah, that's
However,
spooky.
what makes this truly unsettling is a tiny detail that Mark mentions. According to him, when he showed this video to his friends who were sitting across from the lady in black, they told him that they didn't see anyone sitting there at the time. The
Now
seat
that's
was entirely
freaky.
empty as they recall.
That's
The coroner,
freaky.
as Mark calls her,
That's
was only seen by him and thankfully by a few others around him. But of course, what do you think? Had Mark
That's
captured
freaky.
a full-figure apparition on camera, or did he just record someone who strangely appeared lifeless while dressed in funeral garments?
Yeah, I mean, they're
As
definitely
always,
looking
I'll let you come up
depressed.
with your own conclusion.
They're a little depressed, so espresso.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
we
That
got
being
one more.
said, let's get back to the video.
I got one more.
It was during a school field trip to the mountains that the following was caught on camera. Now it's worth noting that the exact source of this clip is unknown. It seems that whoever took this video was most likely either a student or a teacher who was accompanying the students on this bus. But as it seems, someone or something else had also been accompanying the group, or at least stayed close to them. Throughout the entire video, no one on this bus notices anything strange during their trip. Whether distracted by the mountain scenery via the bus window or the large dash cam inside the shuttle, no one had noticed the thing that appears during this recording. See if you can notice anything strange in this clip. Watch closely.
Oh, what is that? That does not look safe. That bus they're on does not look safe whatsoever. Bro, why are you gotta put a helmet on to be on a bus? That's already a red flag right there. What? Is that the view from outside? What is that? What was that? No, that looked like some shit from Stranger Things. That looked like a goddamn
At first
Demogorgon.
glance, it seems that nothing unusual appears inside the bus. And actually, that's true, because what was captured doesn't appear inside.
Yeah, that bit was
but
on
instead
TV.
outside. If it weren't for the live dash cam inside this bus, this wouldn't have been
that's what it is.
captured. Pay
Why-
close attention to
Why would you put a live dash cam in front of a bus? Like on a big TV
the
like
TV
this?
that's linked
I've
up
never
to the
seen
dash
that before.
cam.
That's I've never seen that before. No, deadass, bro. That looks like a freaking Demogorgon or some shit. Like, I'm not playing. That is some kind of four-legged. Like, it looks like there's two of them, to be honest. But
In front
that
of the bus,
thing was
a
definitely
mysterious
noticeable.
figure passes
Oh,
by.
there's two. Oh, I know one
Whether
right
walking
there.
or running, something about its movement seems quite unnatural.
Just very
It
erratic.
just
Yeah,
seemingly
that's
staggers
weird.
across the bridge, as if limping or tottering before disappearing.
Yeah.
But by far, its appearance is the most uncanny. Whatever this is doesn't appear to have a torso. What looks like a
Bro,
pair
what
of moving
is
legs
that?
are only
Like, that
seen
looks
on
like a
camera,
sloth
but
or
the rest of the
something
body,
almost.
nowhere.
But I know
Now,
a sloth
because there
ain't
isn't
moving
much
that
info on the
fast.
video, it isn't known if anyone else had spotted the figure, but if they did, it wouldn't be far-fetched to think that this would have scared the living daylights out of them. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
That's crazy. Nah, that's actually crazy.
Thanks for watching,
that was
and
the
I
last
hope you
one.
enjoyed.
Damn.
Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit
That was
the bell
actually-
icon so you
Alright.
don't miss any
That was actually a pretty fire video. I'm not gonna lie. Bizarre Bub, he's the goat. I'm not gonna lie. He's the goat. We love Bizarre Bub. All right, chat. Thank you. YouTube, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate y'all. We'll do one more.